Hey guys, what's up? Today has been absolutely crazy. It's already lunchtime and I haven't had time to even start the vlog yet, so sorry about that. Right now I'm trying to organize tires for the 34 for drift night on Friday, tomorrow, because tomorrow's a public holiday, no one's gonna be open, so I need to sort that out now. So my car is right there, jacked up. I'm taking the fronts off those because they're cheap Chinas on the front right now. Taking those rims off, getting some RSRs put on there from another set of rims, swapping tires essentially with those, and then putting those on the rear for skidders. So anyways, it's gonna be a bit of a crazy full-on day. RB30s are everywhere right now. As you can see, there's just RB30s everywhere. And yeah, we're nearly done. Hopefully by the end of the day, we'll have them all packaged and packed on pallets. The junk scrap heap is just insane. I put a post up saying like 20 bucks for every part, but no one's coming, so I guess it's all going to the scrap yard. Oh well. Anyways, we're gonna get all that sorted. And yeah, it's been a crazy day so far. I think I've said that 3 times now. Anyways, gonna get the tires off the 34 and get these tires to A-OK so they can switch them around for me. And I'll leave you with a time lapse. Okay guys, I just finished dropping off the tires to A-OK. They're gonna sort me out. I'm literally right now just cruising around in this like lowered as crazy balls on bump stops, little like Acura, Daewoo Acura or something. This is Mikey's like daily and it is just, the exhaust is awesome. This is so good. Love this little thing. And I can fit, how many pairs? I just fit 3 pairs of tires in the rear, all 18-inch wheels. It's awesome. All right, back to the workshop now. Jay's here right now from Fuel Injection Services testing Mikey's injectors. Hey Jay, say hi to YouTube.
Hey man, what's going on?
Not much. Jay's like my go-to guy for like any injectors or anything. In fact, that's where I got my Bosch injectors from for my intake manifold that's going in the R34, which will probably all happen with a new turbo and all this stuff. Maybe after the next trip I come. Just priorities like getting all these other things sorted out now that I have a drift car in Japan as well. That kind of changes things up as well. So we'll see how things go. I am so happy right now, and that is because my Diff has come back and it is completely done. So the Diff's here. Obviously I can't do this one-handed. These things weigh a ton. So I'm gonna carry this over to the workshop. But yeah, Clint at Hart Transmissions, he is a flippin' champion. Make sure if you're located anywhere on like the Sunshine Coast, Brisbane or anything, like hit up Hart's Transmission in Brendale. They are like the best transmission guys. I've been using them for years and Clint just looks after every customer personally. He's great. So yeah, huge shout out to that guy. I'll put his details in the description if you need a transmission guy. He rebuilds like crazy. Sequential gearboxes, race boxes, like straight cut gears. He does it all himself, and like his team there is just incredible. So once again, if you need anything transmission wise, hit him up. Hart's Transmission. Links are in the links are in the description below. Caleb's just pumping the Diff full of oil right now. The oil that came with the Tomei Diff center. If this was Haggard Garage, they'd probably be screaming and going crazy that there's JDM Japanese writing on the tin, but anyways. Michael's working on getting all the bolts off and the starter motor right now? Starter motor right now. Phone's ringing, I better go get that. Okay, so we found that coolant leak and I'm gonna have to pull all those hoses off and replace them while the gearbox is out, because that needs to be fixed before tomorrow, that's for sure. So another thing to add to the list. The gearbox is now out thanks to Caleb and Mikey. The old clutch has a little bit of meat left, but not that much. It's just a factory Nissan one. So definitely reason why it was slipping and stuff with the locker and when I was clutch dumping and things like that. We're just trying to work out what we're going to do with those coolant leaks because a couple of the fittings are actually corroded through, so we need to sort that out. It's actually kind of a really common issue on the RBs on the back of the block there. Okay, update on the clutch job. Sammy's in there now helping out. He just put the, what do you call this little plate here? Backing plate, and then he's going to put the spigot bush in, or is it already in? Spigot bush is already in. Gearbox is lubed up, ready to go in. Don't forget, guys, lube's important for your first time. And my phone's ringing. It's the wifey. So Sammy was able to fix the coolant line issue. If I get a flashlight real quick, I'll be able to show you. Because right now you can't see Jack, I bet. And that's, there we go. So if you can see that there, it's all been replaced. Fresh hose clamps, and yeah, we took the part out, cleaned it. It wasn't corroded, it was just the old clamps, like the old kind of spring-based clamps that Nissan puts on all their factory stuff that wear out after a while. The rubbish, the cheap, nasty stuff to try and make their cars a little bit cheaper, save money. I've got one entire pallet packed. There are 7 RB30s on this, so that is going to get kind of like shrink wrapped all the way around. So that'll happen when we're ready to send it off. I'm going to start packing a second one now. This place is a huge mess. Trust me, the workshop never normally looks this messy. It's just because we have so much going on, we haven't had time to stop and clean everything. Like the floors are filthy, we always like scrub them and clean them and stuff. So don't think that this is what our workshop normally looks like. Trust me, it definitely doesn't. Sam is so anal at keeping the workshop clean, it's not funny. Yeah, it's really frustrating for him because everything's dirty. Same with me though, like I'm a bit of a clean freak too. I don't really know what else to show you guys other than cool stuff is happening. Obviously I would love to be working on my car with Sam, but RB30 stuff has to happen because I don't want to take time away from them. As you know, I've been working on the RB30 stuff non-stop. But yeah. I wanted to show you guys this plate. This came from Koshkuvi's son. So we got a couple JDM plates from Koshkuvi's old cars and stuff. So it's good to see this here up on the wall. Hopefully we can get some more things and just like keep growing this wall. It'll look awesome. But yeah, one day I'll get around to putting one of these rare Momo wheels on my R34. I just haven't had time every time I've been here. I sourced those from Japan. That was fun to find. And obviously Caleb's car's now running. He's got another Japanese plate from Koshkubi as well. So yeah, this is Mikey's SR powered drift machine. As you see, it's covered in mud and gross. He's just doing a T04 turbo top mount conversion. He just all picked that up for a bargain. And then he's upgrading his injectors and his fuel rail so that he can run 725s, and he's gonna get a fresh tune and then make it to Japnats, which is a drift weekend that Caleb's going to too in his car, which will be sick. Hopefully, their drift team is called Mediocre Drift. We're okay. It's pretty good. Anyways, guys, I'll leave you to it. The boys have now finished putting the gearbox in. They just got to bolt everything up. Mikey's obviously getting those bolts in now. We got some exhaust rubbish to get rid of, some like heat shields and whatnot. So keen. Anyways, right now I actually have to head off. I've got to go to a family dinner, which I can't miss because you know family is important, and you know I've got to at least see them once before I go back to Japan. That is one of the things of living overseas. When you fly back over, even if it is for business, yes, I haven't been able to hang out with anyone or my friends or anything like that because I've been so busy, but you know, like it's important that I'm able to catch up with my family. So we've got like this family dinner happening at Outback, and as many people that, you know, like my direct relatives and stuff like that are going to try and come if they can. So that'll be nice. But otherwise, I'm going to quickly wash up and then I'm gonna jump in Semi's ute and head there. Hey guys, we're at Outback right now with the fam. This is my older brother and his amazing wife, and it's my little brother John Michael, my mum, my dad, my uncle Lindley there, and Drina. I think she's gone to the bathroom. Whoops. Anyways, we just finished dinner and then I'm gonna head back to the workshop, so it should be a good night. Alright guys, so obviously I finished dinner and I ended up going back to Sam's house to swap cars. So they were all finished with my R34 and I've just been taking it for a bit of a drive and it feels amazing. The two-way diff is noisy, of course. That's just two-way diff life. As it locks and stuff when you're trying to go in reverse or turn slow speeds and things like that. It's like locking and disengaging constantly, so it makes like a lot of like bang noises and chatter and things like that. But otherwise, like, it's great, and it feels really good. The clutch like engages right away as well. That's the best thing about like a sprung button clutch. And then like all the cooling issues were all sorted as well with the coolant leaks. So my temps are looking great, and I'm really excited about hitting the track tomorrow and finally like getting some like good seat time in. So it's from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I think tomorrow, so it's a good amount of time for me to get some practice and just really improve on drifting in general. So I'm really excited about that. Otherwise now I'm just gonna go in and get a good night's sleep and sleep in a little bit tomorrow before heading to the workshop, and then we're gonna like get everything ready for drifting. I think Sam might be working on his ute a little bit, so putting like new brakes and things like that. A few things, the stuff we didn't get to do the other night when we did his clutch, because all we got done was the clutch because it turned into such a long job. But otherwise guys, I think I'll end the vlog there. Thanks heaps for watching as always. Tell me in the comment section what you thought, and like, comment, share and subscribe and all that, and I'll catch you all next time. Ja mata ne.